What is up, everybody? It's Marty, and yes, I have the Greninja tutorial. It is pretty epic, the things I figured out, and in a fast amount of time. And let's just get into it. If you like videos like this, make sure that you drop a like, make sure you subscribe. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. So Greninja just dropped. And we know what it does. It's Gunk Shot, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Night Slash, and the additional moves are Toxic Spikes and Double Team. Now, the main move here is Double Team. That's the one you want to really watch out for. It is very annoying. To show you two examples, and I'm also going to teach you how to solo this thing by yourself. And the example I'm gonna show you of soloing it was a poor example, so you know you can only do better than what I did. And it was just so funny how I beat it. Now, in this video, we're gonna talk about the Cloudstar. Cloudstar, if you're playing with friends like I'm doing in this video, the Slowbro or even that other Armarouge, all these Pokemon are gonna be helpful. Basically anything with a psychic attack that can do stored power, stuff like that, is helpful. So Greninja's gonna start off by doing Toxic Spikes and Double Team. He does that turn 1 no matter what. So on my first turn, now Cloudsire is especially good, which you're going to see later on. I'm using Amnesia, Acid Spray, Chilling Water, and Haze. Now, as you saw, this thing immediately did a Double Team, and I'm basically going to go ahead and first turn Haze him, and it's going to take away his evasiveness. So what does that mean? It means that we're not going to miss anymore. You have to chain breed how to get this move onto Cloudsire. You have to get, like, I used the Toxapex, and I gave a Haze, and then we gave Finizen a Mirror Herb, had them into my party. I activated a Picnic, then I took off the Mirror Herb off of Finizen, and I put the Mirror Herb on Cloudsire, and then I put them both in a party, in a Picnic, and then that's how Cloudsire got Haze. So, first turn, you're going to want to do Haze. I'm going to walk you guys through this turn by turn. Now, mainly, Cloudsire is the main star here. So, after you do that first Haze, you're going to immediately either do Chilling Rain, I almost said Chilling Rain. You're going to do either a Chilling Water, or you're going to do an Acid Spray. Now, the smart thing to do would be to go for the Acid Spray, as Slowbros are going to be able to go ahead and boost up. Now, I want to take a quick note here. On turn 4 or less, Greninja will take away all of your stats. So, on the first turn, I recommend that the Slowbros do a Defense Cheer, because that's the only thing they're going to have to do until it happens. So we're going to just walk through this. There you go. Greninja is now going to take away the stats. So basically everything you just did not matter. However, what it didn't do was take away the stat drops that I gave it. So I'm going to continue to use Acid Spray 3 times. So since it doesn't have its evasiveness, it's going to always hit. And that's what's so great about this strategy. So there you go. And now, if you're using Slowbro, you're gonna want, you don't need to boost. It's not like Cinderace. Greninja is extremely frail, and I'm gonna show you guys how much damage they can do. Now, since we know Greninja is frail, which means it has low defense stats, after I use 3 Acid Sprays, the Slowbros can just do 1 Iron Defense, so they don't die, and then they could do 1 Nasty Plot, and that will be enough to actually kill the Greninja. And you're gonna go ahead and see this. This is going to be, I believe, my third acid spray right here. And now I'm going to wait for the Slowbros to go ahead. Since I'm supporting, the shield does not matter. Since I'm supporting, I'm going to be giving them the HP, busy doing their attacks. They don't need to keep boosting, but these guys, they kind of just kept doing it. Now, when I'm the Cloudsire, I'm just doing whatever. But if you're playing, after you do your 3 acid sprays, you see he just did that. So now I'm going to want to acid spray again. That's why I was doing acid spray. So I'm going to do the acid spray 3 times again. Now, this is like a misplay by my teammates. They should have already been doing stored power on this thing. But as you can see how much damage that did, it's basically easy pickings from here. You're gonna see the damage rack up just off 1 iron defense and 1 nasty plot. That's literally all it takes. When this thing's defense gets dropped with acid spray, it's basically like good game. As you can see, it's the clear destruction knockout, like nasty plot. That's literally all it takes. When this thing's defense gets dropped with acid spray, it's basically like good game. As you can see, it's the clear destruction knockout, like it's that simple. So these are the Pokemon I've figured out that works. Now, Quill Fish. Here's the strat behind Quill Fish. Quill Fish kinda sucks, but it has a good typing and it has Intimidate, which this is all to help the Slowbro. It has access to Haze, as you can see, killing water, but what makes this thing special is that it has access to Acupressure, and it raises a random stat of the user or an ally by 2. So basically you're going to want to use this on the Slowbro, not yourself. Now also you have Acid Spray. So when you're playing with this, there's a strat where I've created that if you have 3 Quill Fish and 1 Slowbro, you can have all 3 Quill Fish. You could, first off, you're gonna have the first Quill Fish use Haze. Okay, Slowbro is gonna do an attack cheer first turn. 1 Quill Fish is going to do Haze. The other 2 are gonna do Acid Spray. Okay. Now on turn 2, all 3, 1 Quill Fish is going to do the 3rd Acid Spray. Remember, these are all gonna hit because we used Haze first turn. So second turn, 1 Acid Spray, and the other 2 Quill Fish are gonna use Acupressure on the Slowbro. Now, on the Slowbro, we're gonna move to the Slowbro now. So once you do that, remember this is still turn 2. Most likely, your Slowbro is gonna get hit with Night Slash, which is gonna trigger this weakness policy. Now remember, the whole gist of Slowbro is to use Iron Defense and Nasty Plot. Okay, so what does this do? It boosts stored power. It basically replaces the use of 1 Nasty Plot. Remember how I said if you decrease its Greninja's stats with Acid Spray, you will be able to kill it with just 1 Nasty Plot? Well, instead of using an Iron Defense, you get 2 attack boost. So you don't even have to do Iron Defense. So what you actually end up doing is using, on turn 2, you're gonna actually attack turn 2. And with that, you're gonna have 2, 4, right? You're gonna have +2 to your attack. Okay, you're gonna have +2 to your special attack, and then you're gonna get, let's see, you're gonna get 8 random stats from your teammates. So if they give you extra special attack, perfect. If they give you anything else, it's still fine. Remember, you always get the special attack and the regular attack. So this weakness policy comes in clutch, and that can result in a turn 2 one-shot kill. But you have to be specific. You gotta specifically do it in that order. So once again, First turn, you got 3 Quill Fish. First one is going to Haze. The other 2 are going to Acid Spray. Now the one that is doing the Haze has to be faster than the others. So, what do? You give one of them speed, okay? That's the trick. If you got 3 people to do this as a team, you could give one Quill Fish the 4 in speed. So that way he goes first, uses Haze, and then the other 2 get the Acid Spray. Then turn 2, this one that's faster is going to Acid Spray. The other 2 are going to Acupressure. And they're already naturally faster than Slowbro with base 85 speed. Slowbro only has base 30. So that would trigger Slowbro's sword power to be incredibly powerful, and Greninja's special defense is going to be incredibly low. Okay? Now I wanted to make that super clear on what to do with these 2. Now you don't need Quill Fish, okay? That was just like an example that I haven't even gotten to do this because a lot of people don't know about this. By the way, I'm the only one that actually figured this one out. So right now you can do a turn 2 one-shot kill with these 2. But you need 3 Quill Fish, 1 Slowbro. Now this is the main set that I use. I like to have Chilling Water because remember, he's gonna take away your stats. So the best first turn play is to either do a Defense Cheer or do Chilling Water. Remember, Greninja is not gonna take away his own stats, he's gonna take away your stats. So if you're spamming Chilling Water, then you're in good company. And also, Weakness Policy would activate, but you can also switch this for Leftovers if you so choose, okay? Now, my specific EV spreads is right here. This is the exact one that I use. It is 48 HP, 208 defense, 252 special attack, and I am also using a Modest Nature. Now let's move on because, you know, this is the main star here. Blissey. Blissey does not get touched by Greninja. Greninja literally cannot touch this. A lot of people don't realize this. Its HP is so high that you don't even need to give it HP. You give it defense, you give it special defense, you give it bold nature, you give it charm, which makes it able to lower its attack by 2, which, remember, Blissey has super high special defense, so your first turn play should be this right here, charm, which will make you basically invincible. Soft Boiled to recover your own HP, Calm Mind to raise your stats, obviously, and Sword Power if you so choose to do the damage. But remember, Blissey's not really going to be doing damage like that, but this is something that you can have. Also, instead of this setup, you can actually take out Soft Boiled and give yourself like Heal Pulse. My bad. Heal Pulse. And you can heal your teammates, or you could just do Cheers. I'd rather just have Soft Boiled and have it like this, so you could back them up with Sword Power if you need to, because remember that evasiveness is very annoying. Now, before I go any further, I need to make a quick note about this attack, Haze. Haze affects everybody. Haze should only be used on the first turn. That's it. First turn only. First turn only. I'm going to put it in big letters on the screen right now. First turn only. Just know that. It only works on the first turn because it affects your own teammates. That's why it has no accuracy. It cannot miss. Okay, let's move on. Cloudstar, the best of the best. This is the best thing. This is exactly what I use. And you're probably wondering why I have a Citrus Berry. Let me tell you something. This Citrus Berry is very clutch. And I'm going to tell you why. This Water Absorb, remember when they take away your stats, they nullify your ability. So this Water Absorb is gone when they do that. So there's one turn where you are vulnerable. And that's why I have the Citrus Berry to prevent me from actually dying. You're not going to die. He can't one-shot you. with Cloudsire anyway, with a Hydro Pump. I don't even think he could kill you if he crits you with a Hydro Pump. So yeah, that's why the Citrus Berry, don't ask questions, this is what you want. Now also, Cloudsire I already explained, you can get Haze, I explained how to get it. Acid Spray, I demonstrated that in the video. Recover, now this I don't use. I use Amnesia, and the reason why is because a lot of the time when you're playing, you should do an Amnesia whenever you can, because you're still going to take super effective damage from Ice Beam, and if you do one Amnesia, Ice Beam won't do anything to you. So you can just back up your teammates with Cheers. So your main moves, first turn, Haze, second turn, Acid Spray, or if you want to get technical, since he's going to take away all the stats, you should just be doing Chilling Water until he takes away your stats from your team, so that way your Slowbros don't die. And then, as soon as he does that, use Acid Spray 3 times, and then use Chilling Water 3 times. Or 6 times, you just keep spamming this after that. And then whenever you get a chance, Amnesia, and that's it, good game. Next, we're gonna go to Klefki. Now Klefki, this is the set that I used, and I'm gonna demonstrate. This thing could solo Greninja by itself. It's kind of weird how it happens, but this Leftovers comes in super clutch. I did it without Leftovers, so the way I did it, I actually had Bright Powder on, because the accuracy attacks against the holder is 0.9 times, and the reason why is because Hydro Pump has a base accuracy of 80, and Gunk Shot doesn't even affect you. But the main attack that Greninja is going to use on you is indeed Hydro Pump. So that's the thing, Hydro Pump will start killing you, and we're gonna run through this whole thing. I'm gonna walk you through this. So let's just move on to Gastrodon, one of the best supporters. It gets access to Clear Smog. Now this is good. Clear Smog you can use whenever you want. So it has a slight advantage over Cloudsire's Haze. However, this one is obviously Cloudsire is better, but this one also has access to Storm Drain, which lets you be immune to water, and it increases your special attack by 1. Is it that amazing? Not really, but you can Terrasilize into ground type if you so need to, and you're immune to water. So yeah, and you resist everything else, and you'll be pretty good. You have reliable recovery, you have Chilling Water to support, and your main attack is going to be Earth Power. People, please don't forget to put your PPs up. No freaky, no, you guys know what I'm talking about. This number you want maxed. So this is the highest it can go, 16, because Greninja will make you miss unless you have Cloudsire or a Clear Smog. I'm just saying that for the future. And also another Pokemon, this is not tested. However, judging by my calculations right here, Greninja, these are the stats. It does not have any EVs. It is always a sassy nature. It is always running these 4 attacks: Gunk Shot, Night Slash, Ice Beam, and Hydro Pump, with Double Team obviously and Toxic Spikes. However, against this Scream Tail with 252 HP, 252 speed, and just 4 into defense, using the moves we'll get into, it only does, this is its strongest attack after Hydro Pump. So Hydro Pump does 25% on turn 1, but here's the thing, Scream Tail is faster, so realistically the first turn you are going to Calm Mind. So you're going to Calm Mind once, bam, and it's going to drop that down to 16 to 20%, and then Leftovers is going to heal a nice portion of that, and then on turn 2 you do it again, boom, and it drops it down to this. Now primarily what you're going to want to do with Scream Tail is you're going to want to do this 3 times, so that way it gets dropped to only 10%. So that means leftovers is gonna really keep you from dying. One cheer will probably prevent you from dying the whole time. And then after that, use bulk ups to 3 times. So now you got 3, 6, 9, 12 stats. And of course, you're gonna be using the classic, and Gunk Shot obviously does nothing to you as well. And basically, these are the moves: bulk up, calm mind, sword power, fake tears. And basically what you're going to want to do for the first turn, you're going to obviously want to calm mind twice and fake tears, or you could just do 3 fake tears. It depends on you. Remember, he's going to take away your stats by turn 4. So honestly, the first 3 turns you should be doing fake tears, which will drop his special defense to almost nothing. And then from there, once he takes away the stats, you're going to want to immediately start doing calm minds and then bulk up. So you're going to do 3 of these, 3 of these. And leftovers should keep you pretty healthy. If you wanted to as well. Now, Screamtail also has 3 very high speed. So if we look at Greninja's speed is base 122. Now, he doesn't run any EVs. There's no EVs here. It's running a sassy nature, which means its speed is actually super low. So 252 is what you need to beat, right? See right here? That's how much that Greninja has. So you can literally just do this and give it to your attack. How's that? And you have Psychic Stab, so go figure. If Klefki could do it, this thing could do it even better. Now, you see 259, 251, this is the stats you want to be using. I just didn't do that so I can explain everything to you. So like, you know, it's like a little breakdown. So there you go, you want to use max HP, max special attack, bam, modest nature, you're faster than Greninja all the time, and then that's it. You're gonna do all of this stuff. So, on turn 1, I did a defense cheer, so that's what I just did there. Now this is the turn after he just did all his stuff. So there you go, like, that's my Hydro Pump damage right there, and that's max HP, max special defense. I mean max HP, max special attack, I'm sorry. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna Calm Mind. I'm not gonna fast forward this, I really need you guys to watch all of this, so you know exactly what to do. Now, I have Bright Powder on. Bright Powder is not guaranteed to ever work, but it didn't really work. But I think using leftovers is the way to go for this. So, you know, don't forget, Klefki has Prankster, which makes, I'm sorry, I keep cutting it. Prankster makes it so your status moves have priority. That means that I'm always going to go first. So basically, I'm just trying to survive here until I get to... That was a paralysis. Didn't matter. Not really, because I'm going to heal myself anyway. But I'm just waiting for that to happen. So then now, this is where the battle really starts. Now I'm going to start Calm Minding. And you're gonna see. He's going to be forced to Hydro Pump. For some reason... I think it goes by like how high your stat is, because you're gonna see, I'm gonna play it here, you're gonna see that since I've been boosting up my special defense, he's still doing Hydro Pump, right? But after you do it oh so many times, and I mean like 3 times, he's gonna start doing Night Slash. Now the paralyses don't really matter because he's not really gonna be able to damage me anyway. Now, mind you, this is without leftovers, so that's why I'm recommending leftovers, but I did do this with Bright Powder, so I'm going to continuously Calm Mind. And we're just going to keep going. Hydro Pump. Now, Bright Powder is still not working, which is perfectly fine. We're just going to keep going with our Calm Minds. Hydro Pump. Now, another thing to note, after a while, when you start actually damaging him, when he gets to a certain amount of health, he's going to start doing 2 attacks on you. And you're going to see this. So, I'm taking so little damage that I'm actually going to risk it. If I got crit, then, you know, it's a critical hit. There's nothing you can do. But, there you go. I took damage. Now I'm going to do my final heal. So, at the beginning of this, instead of doing that defense cheer, I could have just did Calm Minds instead and saved the HP. So maybe it's better to do it that way. So whichever way you decide to do it, I think both sides will work. So as you can see, he's starting to use Night Slash, and that is because my defense has went to a certain point. So the AI is like, okay, his defense is so high, I gotta switch attacks. And now this is where I start using Iron Defense. So I'm going to use Iron Defense now, and you're going to see he's going to start using Hydro Pump again. The reason why I wanted it to be like this is because I have Bright Powder on, and they both have 80. It barely did anything right there. I'm going to force him to do I'm going to force him to do Hydro Pump. And that was basically my strategy here, to make him miss, like he's making us miss. Now, I did get super unlucky in this. Not here, but as you can see, I'm not taking any damage. Those are my stats. I tried to stop it there, but I'm at +4. I'm at +4 Calm Minds. I did 4 Calm Minds and 1 Iron Defense, and that was the 5th one. And you could just boost all the way up if you really want to. So at the end, I'll just go with the video. So now I'm gonna start using Calm Minds. I mean, stored powers. See, that's a nice little chunk. But the thing is, if you start to miss, that becomes a big issue, because he will start to do double teams like he just did again. And he ends up doing like 3 of them. So I'm just like chipping at his health. Now we have a big amount of, again, the paralysis don't matter, but it does save a little time. Now I'm just gonna keep spamming stored power. That time I got a crit, so that saved me a turn. Now I'm taking such little damage that leftovers would be extremely helpful. You see, I didn't even take a point right there. So now I'm gonna do Iron Defense, and you could just do all 3 Iron Defense to get maximum power, which, you know, it's up to you guys, however you want to do it. I'm just showing you an example. Like, this was like my 2nd attempt. First attempt I got, he crit me with Hydro Pump. But yeah, finally Bright Powder ends up working here. And this is where he does 2 of them. So as you can see, leftovers would be healing me quite a bit after all of this. So now I'm starting to miss. So you can see, like, it's luck based, just like everything else. But it's luck based. But if I do all my hits, I'm gonna kill him, and that's basically what it is. As you can see by the damage I dealt, if I didn't miss, he would have been dead already. And he is gonna start to do more than 1 Hydro Pump on a turn, and I'm just like, it doesn't really matter. I know I'm gonna win. And right there, the game bugged out. Back here. So guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. It was very fun coming up with this. I will be streaming tomorrow. Maybe we'll come up with new ways to do this. But in the meantime, this is what works. Screamtail, I think Screamtail has a lot of potential. I'm actually gonna use this tomorrow on stream. I think this is better than Klefki. Now remember, in my last video, when I made the original one, I already knew that Klefki was going to be able to solo it. So Screamtail, I think, is better, and Screamtail has better stats. So guys, I'll see you on the next one. Enjoy and have fun grinding Greninja. Thank you for watching. Peace.